Stephen. Good morning, everybody. Miss Jamie will be right back. There we go. She'll be right back. Today we're going to do let me show you. Oh, I must have closed it. Why did I close it? There it is. Cancel that part. Okay. I'm not going to do the tree or anything. We're not going to do the tree, but we're going to do the little three-dimensional. If I get real close, I think it'll show up better. The three-dimensional ladybugs. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to start with my base again. First primer. First to prime.
Not to prime is a crime.
Not to prime is definitely a crime.
Good morning, Frugal Mama. How are you?
Good morning, Frugal Mama.
My background really looks different, brown.
It does. It does.
I think I'm going to put a backdrop up until I figure out what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that either. Like before it was too much to see. Now it's just too brown.
Yeah. You could paint it if you wanted to do that. Just paint it a different color.
I think I'm going to go with like an all black like fabric maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe just, I think if I turn around, one of my backgrounds is black. So maybe I'll just do that.
Oh, and then you can just add whatever to it if it's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other week when I went to go cover up the shelf, I just turned one of my backgrounds around and hung it over it.
Mm-hmm.
So
we are going to do, I don't know if you saw this, Frugal Mama, but we're going to do these little ladybugs, little 3D ladybugs.
What is that tree she has on her face thing?
It looks like it. It's a leaf of some type. So I don't think we're going to do that part, but.
No.
Yeah.
I think it takes away from her look.
Yeah.
I'm turning my phone on so I can look at the look you sent me.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure I sent it to you the right way. So how are you doing, Frugal Mama?
How's your morning?
I'm moving a little slow this morning.
Do you work today still?
Yeah, I do. I got to work today. Just a little tired.
Usually I'm not this tired when I wake up. I wonder if it's just gonna be one of those days.
Yeah. I don't think I slept well for some reason. I don't know. But
Do you have your coffee? Did you have your coffee?
It's right here. I haven't drank it yet. That could be why I feel bleh.
What did you prime with this morning?
I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals. Whoops. It's just the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original. I'm working on getting rid of that. I want to put a moisturizer on first, though. Where is the moisturizer?
I got it.
Here it is. Beauty Bio. You did get it? Good. The Quench from Beauty Bio. This is from Ipsy.
It looks like there's just a little bit of shadowing, which makes it look 3D. And the white on the shell makes it look 3D.
So can I ask you, so I know you're supposed to try to figure out where the light is coming from. And that's the part I have trouble with. So like if the light is, I guess the light is coming from above her head.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hitting the ladybugs on that side and then the shadows on the opposite side.
Right.
Okay.
It looks like it's hitting her from above, but more towards like the left above. That's why the shadow is on the right hand side.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the left, the picture.
I mean, it's definitely above her, but it looks like she made the shadow on the right hand side, and it looks like you can see like a glare on the left hand side.
Uh-huh.
So that's why she put the shadowing on the right, or it might not even be that the light's hitting her at all. It might be that she used highlighter to look like light was hitting her.
Oh yeah, yeah. I meant like when you're doing art things,
Oh,
the
yourself. Like,
shade and the light. Yeah, you're supposed to choose a spot where the light comes from, right? And then that's how you shade, or do you?
yeah. No, you find out where the light's coming from, and then it's the opposite of where the light's shining from.
Okay, because the white will go on the sides where the light is coming from.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, she has a little bit of white on the right hand side, but not as much as the left. I think the white, did you say white or light?
The white.
I think the white was to give it that rounding effect. I don't think it was so much light. I think it was to give it like there's a curve in the shell.
Okay. Okay. I see. See, and but this is, I guess this is my question. So if I didn't have this picture, how would you how do you know as an artist, how do you know where to put how to make it so that it looks round, how to put that there? Is that just something that comes to you? Because I saw the white and I thought it was the light. Am I making it harder than it is? Because what
No,
I'm
you're not making it harder than it is. It's like you have a circle body, but then you have the line down the middle. So the
right.
line's giving it the 3D effect, but then you curved those white around the shell. So that gives it like a rounding effect. So you're making it 3D by the lines that you put in the, do you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
I see it. I see it now that you said it to me, but before you said it, I did not see it. Does that make am I making any sense?
Yeah,
Before you
no,
said
it
that it's
does.
looking around, I just assumed that it was the light hitting it. But now I see that that is what makes it look round.
I mean, it's supposed to be the light hitting it, but in all reality, it's the white that's giving it the 3D.
Yeah.
But it is supposed to be the light. It is supposed to be like a reflection of the light on the show,
Okay.
but that's not what the purpose that the artist used it for. They used it to show curving and
Well, I'm just like, if you were not here, I would not know. I'm trying to learn.
no,
So
I know. I'm just hoping I'm not making it harder.
I don't think you are. I think I'm making it harder.
Because like if you look at the some of like the big
Uh-huh.
ladybug, if you look on the legs, you'll see a little bit of white.
Yeah. I
The
probably should put my
I
glasses.
mean white. You'll see a little bit of white. Well, the white is actually giving it like that 3D effect. Even though it's the light bouncing off of him, that's what's giving it the 3D effect. So it's kind of serving two purposes, if you think
Mhm.
about it. But really, he's using white to show curving and to make the leg look like it. But between the shadowing and the white, you're making that leg look real, like it's really bent.
It does. It looks real. That's
Yeah,
what fascinates me about this picture.
well, if you think about it, if the white wasn't there from the light, then it would just be a flat ladybug.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it's serving the purpose of making it 3 dimensional, but also in your eyes, you're seeing the light bouncing off of it.
Okay.
But if you get rid of the white, chances are he's just gonna look like a
Flat.
drawing of a flat ladybug on the face.
Um, so where would you start on this? Let's just concentrate on the big ladybug. Where would you start?
Um, well, I always start with an outline. I probably wouldn't use the black right away. I'd
Okay.
probably use like a white or a tan or brown, whatever, like the light
Okay.
color,
And just do that.
and get your exact shape that you want of the body and the head.
Okay.
I think just because I had so bad luck with the paint the other day, I think I'm gonna try using shadows.
Okay.
I mean, you can use paint if you want to. I mean, it's just because of the dipping in and out of the white. I mean,
Yeah. I know it always gets the color. Yeah.
because when it comes to the white, you can always use paint if you want, because that would also give it more of a 3D effect.
Okay. So they probably started with the white and then added the color on top.
No,
No.
no, no, because if you see, I guess you would see the spine of the ladybug,
Uh-huh.
it looks like it's almost like a pink. So they blended the red and the white.
Okay.
See that, like the neck area of the bug?
Yeah, I see it. The
It almost
line.
looks pink.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
mean, you could color it in lightly with white and then go over it with red and then bring the white back out again. You want?
Mm-hmm. I guess I won't know till I'm trying it or till I try. Frugal Mama is working, but she's here. Thank you, Frugal Mama. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Sorry about not doing anything yet. We're just doing what we always do, figuring it out first.
One day I'm gonna figure out how to post that picture with us. I downloaded the app they say to use, but I haven't used it yet. And it's supposed to there'll be a third window, but you can put pictures in
Like
the window.
picture.
It's a slideshow. It's a slideshow. Yeah, the name of the app was I can't remember. Oh, it was StreamYard. It was a StreamYard video or a live I was watching, and that's where I saw it. What was
We
the
need to start
name?
learning more about what we can do on StreamYard because we're paying for it.
Yeah, Slides. It's called Slides. So I haven't worked with it yet, but
Because supposedly there's like a green screen and everything that you can use because we're paying for the big one. I mean, like,
mhm.
so we have more options. So we should start probably trying to use whatever we can use.
I have an idea. Maybe you should get a green background. Back there.
That makes it easier.
Then you can have anything you want back there.
Well, no, not me. You'd be the perfect one to have a green background because I don't know what to do with a green background.
Oh, you would just put it on the every time you would post, I guess, or every time we would go on StreamYard, we would just put you a different, you could be in Paris or you could be where you'd like. I know.
You're giving the person who knows the least about that kind of thing the ability.
Right. Yes, it's there, Jamie. Honest, it's there. You're like, what?
Do you want to start with one ladybug or do you want to do two? Because once you do one, it's almost easier to do the two than to start over with the colors. And so you can kind of do two, keep going with two, or just do the one.
No, we can do the two, and then if one turns out better than the other, that's the one I'll post.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want to start coloring in one and then go back to coloring in two. You might as well just do them both while you have the color out.
Right. And I want to blow them up so I can see real good without my glasses.
Did you ever see like an orangey, brownish, reddish ladybug before? Like it's not the red one?
Right. Yeah, I've seen the orange one, and that one I think is an invasive species, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what it's called, but
I just always thought it was like the albino ladybug.
Yeah, crap. And they're common now, but many, many years ago they were considered invasive. I don't remember. Yeah.
So I went to a Dollar Tree yesterday to get a
Yay, Dollar
Dollar
Tree.
Tree, and I was so excited. And they had junk. You want to see what I got? I only got 5 things because it was like forcing myself to get those 5 things. You want to see what I
Oh,
got?
they didn't have any good stuff?
Pennsylvania never has any good stuff at Dollar Tree.
Oh,
We have like the worst Dollar Trees here. I'll show you what I got.
okay. So this one is about the same size as.
All right. I got well, I bought a lighter because I needed a lighter, so I got a lighter. And it's this one right here. I have like little polka dots.
Oh,
And then I got these charcoal facial wipes.
okay. Yeah.
It says detoxifying, draws out dirt and oil. Never have enough wipes.
Never.
And then I figured with us constantly doing different hair stuff now, I bought these little elastic ties.
That's a lot.
500.
That's a good deal. 500 for a buck. Yeah.
Because I'm constantly looking for my regular bigger ones, you know?
Uh-huh.
But then my hair is not that thick, so I have to turn it, put it back on, turn it. By the time you're done, you have it twisted and turned how many times? And then I saw a lot of different, like do-it-yourself makeup kind of hacks where you can turn, like, eyeshadow into lipstick and all this stuff, and you use coconut oil.
Uh-huh.
So I bought, it's like a liquid thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought this to try to do some of those things. And then I thought this was the cutest thing, and that's the only reason why I bought it. So I'm going to put my dirty brushes in there so I know that these are the dirty ones.
Aw, that is cute.
And then you take the lid, see? And then, so I figured once my brushes are dirty, they'll go in the trash can.
The little trash can. That's cute.
Look at that. I mean, like, it has a handle and it's so cute.
That is
It
cute.
says on the bottom that it's a pencil holder, so. But I thought that was cute.
That is. A pencil holder just means you can put anything you want in it. Eyeliners, brushes.
But I really thought the 500 elastic bands was a good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll never need them again, buy them again.
Hey, Midnight. Hey, Amy. Midnight Artist is here. She got up early. That is so sweet.
Thank you so much for coming, Amy.
I'm doing good this morning. Hope you're doing good too.
I'm doing good, except for my eye keeps on getting like that sleeping in it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go and use. I'm like almost empty on the number 7 primer I've been using, and I really enjoy it. But I think I'm just gonna use this to try to use it up. Start new one.
I'm almost done with this one. I know it. It's not gone yet. This one I'm trying to get rid of, but once I get rid of that, I have 20 more primers.
It seems like this stuff lasts forever.
It does. Because you only use it like a dot or so. You're making banana bread. Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I'm not awake enough yet to bake. I want to make red velvet cake. I haven't made one in a long time.
Oh, that sounds yummy too. I like cake and bread, sweet breads.
Well, I'm Pennsylvania Dutch and German, and the red velvet is my mom's side. It's my mom's recipe, and she's given the recipe to like a lot of the nieces and like my cousins and stuff like that. But you can't make it with just the recipe. It won't turn out. You have to see how it's made. And instead of going out to eat with my mom the one day, I was like, why don't we spend the day? Oh, I just scored it all over. Why don't we just spend the day and you show me how to make this cake? So now besides my mom, hopefully I can send me.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, just it's been like probably like over 2 or 3 years since I made one. But I don't like making them because I end up eating the whole thing because it's like addicting. Just can't stop.
Now, this is when I wish I lived closer because I would totally help you with that.
I'll send it to you.
The cake. Do you think it would make the trip? Let's see.
Yeah, it's a weird. Like, how do people send stuff cold? I've received stuff cold before. Did
I
you
don't
put ice
know.
packs and stuff in it?
Because I wanted to send chocolate in one of the collabs, and I'm like, man, it's summer-ish. I don't know if it'll make it.
Well, you better send it soon if you're gonna send it because it's gonna start getting hot.
Yeah, it's gonna go from cold, from snow to sun. You have a 6-year-old, 3-year-old. Oh, you are a
Yeah,
busy lady.
you are awake. You're right.
Yeah,
I remember. Well, you're semi awake. I
yeah,
remember those ages. You're half asleep and half awake. You're running on nothing.
pretty much. And then you do those beautiful art pieces and your makeup. I don't know how you get it all done.
Sounds like she doesn't get enough sleep to do all
Yeah,
that.
no sleep. What sleep? Who needs sleep? Sleep when they're 18.
Right?
Yeah. We used to get my granddaughter.
No, actually, you don't sleep even then because I think I worry about them more now that they're not here than I did when they lived with me.
Oh yeah.
Especially Ozzy. He makes me worry all the time.
That daggone Ozzy.
I know. He can never just like let me my heart rest.
He's always got you on the
High alert.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why we love them because when they are like that, we still love them.
Right?
Right?
Jeremy calls me last night. He's like, "What's Ozzy up to?" I'm like, "How am I supposed to know?" Well, he's your favorite son.
Oh, he did that again.
He's always doing that. I'm like, "Why, Darren?" Well, I don't know. You tell me. He's your favorite son.
They have coolers you can put dry ice in and send it that way. My father-in-law shipped fish from Alaska to Washington. Okay.
Dry ice.
Yeah, I think the next time I go to the post office, I'm going to ask.
I'm working on a mama and baby giraffe painting. Oh,
Aww.
see it? Is it for your child? Like, is it going in a room?
The trick is my kids don't take naps, so they sleep 12 hours. Ah, that way I can do something for myself at night when they are in bed. Genius, Amy, genius.
Well, you know what?
Why is everybody always trying to get their kids to take a nap?
Ozzy didn't take naps either, and he slept all night. He slept so much that I would have to go into his room and look at his stomach to make sure he was breathing. That's how, like, he would just sleep so long, and I'm like, "Is he okay?"
I do that too. I do that too, especially if we have babies. But my granddaughter, we used to get her all the time. She's 13 now, going to be 14. And we would have her for the weekend. And now, mind you, I only got one weekend off a month. I was working a lot of overtime at this time. So when we would have her, we wouldn't sleep very much. Like you said, Jamie, I would worry. I would come in and make sure she's breathing and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't have anything happen to her while I've got her. I will feel so horrible.
Yeah.
But it's been years. Like she's 13 now, but I do remember doing that when I had her. And then when we take her home, we would be tired for like the next 3 days, and we would call it a baby hangover. We would have a baby hangover for like the next 3 days because we could finally relax and not worry about her and sleep. And yeah, so we were feeling wonky.
I'll be right back. I can hear you. I'm gonna get a cigarette real quick before we start.
Okay. Let's see. I think it will be for the younger's room. I still check to see if my 6-year-old. I know. I think it's just is it just like I'm not a mom. I'm a grandma, but I still think it's like a female taking care of the kids kind of a thing, the instinct, the female instinct, because I was doing the same thing. And then she has a sister now who is 3 or 4, and then a little baby brother. We haven't had him stay over yet. Hi, Camille. How are you doing? We're talking to Amy about her kids, and we're talking about my granddaughter too. But when my other granddaughter stayed, I did the same thing. I would get up and check to see if she was breathing. All right, Camille. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here and visiting with us. Anything going on in your world today that you'd like to talk about? We're going to do, let me show you the look. We're going to, I blew it up real big too, so I could see it real good. We're going to do this today too. Yeah, I think it's instinct because my husband didn't do it, but I did it. And, Okay, we got primer on.
Krishna,
Yes, ma'am.
this is the stuff.
Okay, brush on gel nails. Yeah, when you put the activator on, that should have hardened the nail.
It didn't.
And you got 3. You've got one's a cleaner, one's an activator.
Brush on activator. But there is a cleaner, like you said in there.
Yeah. And then the third one is the actual gel.
So what happened?
I don't know. Are they all clear?
There's like a clear, like there's a French, what do you call it?
I think
French. What is it called? French. You know what I mean? Where it's just the tips, French tip.
Uh-huh. So you put the tips on.
Like a clear French tip. There's enough to do twice in the box.
Okay.
Clear French tips and then white French tips.
Let's see the box again real quick.
What did I do with it? Hold on. What did I just put? There it is.
Brush on gel nail kit. Let's see. I can't read it. Let me put my glasses on, Jamie. It doesn't say you need a light, huh?
A what?
A light. Okay, it says 48 short length tips. Okay, pull it back a little bit. Smooth finish. Go ahead and pull it back a little bit more. Go ahead, keep going. Brush on activator. Yeah, you should be able to just brush on the gel, then brush on the activator.
That's what I did, and then maybe it's because it said after you do that, repeat the steps twice. Maybe twice was too much.
After you brush the activator on, though, did the gel harden up?
No. Yes, it got thicker.
It should harden up right away. Camille is rewriting my branding course. Well, that's interesting, Camille.
What did I miss?
Oh, Amy's going to pull the card for today. Her tarot cards that she's been posting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it during our live.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, we were talking about kids when I walked away.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about, like, I was telling her how when I had my granddaughter, I would check for her breathing too, but I didn't have kids. I didn't have any kids. I think it's just I was a grandma, but not a mom. Do you know what I'm saying? I still had the instinct. I think it's like a female instinct
I
to
think
check
so
on
too.
them.
Especially when you have somebody else's child.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think
Yeah.
it's like the times increased. But now you're responsible for the life of somebody else's child.
Yeah. Yeah. We loved it though. We liked getting her. It just, it just I can see how it stresses parents
How
out.
fast these little bodies grow. Like it's hard to believe. Like it felt like just yesterday they were babies, and today they're old enough to be on their own.
Right?
Like where did all the time go?
It goes so fast. Sometimes it seems like it goes so fast, and then sometimes it seems like it doesn't go at all. Isn't that's weird?
It's like my world with them moved so fast, and then once they left, everything just seemed so slow.
Yeah, those weekends with her, it would just fly by.
I think it's because they kept you busy.
Yeah, I think so too. No time to stop.
And they're totally opposite. Ozzy would wake up and say, "Mom, can I have something to drink?" And if I was on the phone, I'd say, "Hold on a second, honey." And he would wait 2 hours and be like, "Mom, can I get that drink?" And Karen, he'd wait like 30 seconds and then go help himself. And they're like that even now.
Carolina Cowboy, how you doing?
Hey, Carolina Cowboy, how you doing?
Yeah,
I'm here smoking a cigarette.
Jamie's on the side there talking to us, and it has been a while.
Yes.
You doing all right?
Where have you been?
Yep, you doing all right? Where you been?
How's
Good to
your
see
channel going?
Have you done any posts lately? Because I'm subscribed to you, Carolina Cowboy, and I don't think I've gotten any notifications. I'm going to need to check.
Carolina Cowboy's funny. He always talks about getting his nails done so he can put barbed wire up. Or how the bulls will like his eyelashes. Did you like your Ipsy this month?
Did I like my Ipsy? I haven't gotten my April one yet.
Really?
Yep, really.
I've had it. I'm just not unboxing it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. It said, did I get a shipping notice yet? I think I got a shipping notice just a couple days ago.
You get yours really late. Today's about the 22nd.
Yes, I'm hoping it comes.
That's really late to get it. You might as well just wait till May and get them both.
Yeah, I don't unbox it, so it really doesn't matter to me. So
I just didn't unbox this month. Number one, it was the most boringest box I ever got.
the Ipsy.
It seems a lot like last month because I got the same kind of stuff.
Do you get the BoxyCharm, Jamie?
I canceled it February a year ago because
Oh, okay.
I had it for 8 months and all I got was skincare, and I wrote on the thing that I wanted no skincare, and that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't hear good stuff about them, and I did it. I think I told you for 2 months, and I didn't like what I got either.
I gave them 8 months. In my last box, they lost it, and then when I emailed them, they said, "Well, we'll send you a one-time replacement box, but you need to wait until everybody else gets their boxes so we know what inventory we have left to send you."
Yeah, we lost your box.
The junky stuff that you left.
Yep. That's what FabFitFun does too.
But to tell your customer that we're going to send you the junk left over.
Well,
I think it's horrible.
yeah, I didn't like BoxyCharm, so.
No, why do they ask you questions if they're not going to listen to you?
No, I'm not sure.
Do you want makeup, skincare, or both? And it was like no skincare, makeup and skincare, or skincare. And I was like, makeup, no skincare. Well, I got skincare.
Ipsy listens because I changed I was getting brushes and lip balms. I didn't need them, so I changed my stuff in my where you say hardly ever, I don't want,
Yeah,
basically, yeah. And
sometimes, rarely,
they
often.
they stopped sending me lip balms and brushes, so I was glad about that.
You didn't want brushes? How can you say no to brushes?
Because they always send you face brushes, and I needed eye brushes.
Oh,
So I have a whole container of face brushes that I do not use, they're brand new in the package, never used. And
I have a lot of face brushes that I won't use either. I should
yeah.
almost put them in a box so they're not out.
Right. And then when I get awesome brushes, I have to take those ones that aren't as cute and they go,
That's a nice brush. Where'd you get that?
that's a beautiful brush, isn't it? A good friend sent that to me, a lovely, lovely lady named Jamie.
All right. Sorry for taking your time. You ready to start?
Yep, I got my base on. I'm trying to figure out where to put the bug, Miss Ladybug.
Miss Ladybug.
Because I see the eye and I'm trying to like the size. Oh, I see you got your cup.
Yeah, a sweet, sweet, sweet lady gave this to me. Very sweet. Very
We
dear.
know so many sweet ladies, don't we?
We do.
And cool guys, sweet ladies and cool guys. Yeah.
I don't know why my eye keeps on getting like yucky. Like feels like I'm getting like sleepers in it, but then I go to wipe it, I'm just making it sore.
It could be allergies, even if it's just the one eye. You maybe got some dust or something in it.
True. I didn't think about that because I'm in this room.
Mm-hmm.
It always seems like this room, even though I cleaned it before I brought my stuff in.
It's the room that always makes your nose runny and stuff. So, yeah.
Sorry about that. I was like really thirsty. You would think I was up drinking all night last night. How thirsty I feel.
But doesn't it feel like it when you can't get any sleep? You feel like you're hungover, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking like the cheek, and then maybe like on the nose, or just like two on the cheek.
Yeah, I was gonna try to copy the picture. But like I'm looking at it, so I was gonna do it on this side that I'm looking at it. But like that, I think the ladybug, the bigger one, is bigger than I think it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I see the eye. It looks like that ladybug is as big as half of the eye. It's pretty good size. I thought it was smaller, but I don't think it is. I think it's big.
No, you're right. It is like half the size of her eye.
You know, I think it's. I touched something and now I can't find it. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then. Oh, his name is Dante. He says, top of the morning. He's so funny. Amy's back. Okay, photos. What's this?
I'm
Okay.
gonna turn my thing to my side because I can't see the comments really good.
Okay. Yeah, I think the ladybug is bigger than I thought it was.
Oh no, I'm bigger than you.
Oh, when you went to the side?
Yeah. Look at how big I am compared to you.
You look beautiful.
No, I look up close and personal.
Here, I'll get close. How's that?
There we go. So what color brush are you using? I mean pencil.
I'm still working on using this all up. This natural one.
It's NYX Wonder Pencil.
Okay.
I've had this for like ever and a day. I got it at CVS the one time. because it says it like corrects things. It's a concealer, an eye brightener, reverse lip liner in one.
Miss Tammy is here. Hi, Tammy.
Good morning, Tammy. How are you?
Go ahead. What were you saying, Jamie?
It seems like it's great for outlining stuff because you can just wipe it away really easy.
Yeah, this looks like your skin color almost, right? You can still see it, but it's almost, yeah.
Like I don't even know if the people on camera can see it.
Right. I don't think they can unless you like got close up in
Close
person.
and
Okay.
Not too hot, but not as bad, Tammy.
She sounds like she's got a cold.
Huh?
You sound like you have a cold, like you're
I
not.
think you're right about the allergies though, because it's all on the right side of my face.
Yeah.
Maybe I take allergy medicine.
The Allegra, I take that sometimes, but I get prescription allergy medicines because mine are bad. But if, in a pinch, if I don't have anything, I will take Allegra because that one doesn't make me sleepy, and it seems to work for me. I don't know if it'd work for you, but you might want to start with that. And they make like the generic, you know, like when you find the Allegra, they'll be like the CVS brand or whatever, right there too.
I have it in my bathroom. I know there's allergy medicine.
Benadryl is awesome, but it makes you sleepy.
Liquid Benadryl.
Yeah, Tammy, we do worry about her. It's good to see you this morning, Tammy. You getting ready for work too?
I have liquid Benadryl, and I have it's Equate. It's like the generic stuff.
But what is the name of the medicine? The Equate what?
I don't know. I don't have the box.
You have the bottle. It doesn't tell you on the bottle what it is.
It just said distributed by Walmart. It's diphenhydramine.
That's Benadryl too. You can take those, but I wouldn't take them until you're done with the live. If you take those during the live, it will probably make you sleepy.
I've taken them before during the live.
And it didn't make you. Oh, well, okay.
I drink like a whole 2 liter of Pepsi.
Yeah.
So I'm probably defeating that part. I'll take one. I just can't do anything while this eye keeps like clouding up.
Okay. Yeah, they're both the same medication, diphenhydramine. She's getting ready for work right now. And Amy came back, and then Carolina Cowboy was here.
Yeah, it's been a long while, Carolina Cowboy, if you're still here. Long while.
What I am seeing is
so should I do the look or should I work with you being for the 3D one?
That is up to you. It's pretty cute if you want to do it.
Are you going to keep yours on for work?
This one I'm going to wear to work.
I think it would look, I don't like how in the picture she did the red eyeliner.
Yeah.
I think it would have looked better if she did a red eye look.
Yeah, with the red and the black and the white. That's what I was thinking too.
I don't think for as good as the ladybugs look like that, unless she was trying to take the stage away from the eyes and just on the ladybug, that maybe that's why she did such a toned down eye look.
That's a good question. I need to pull my mirror up here. Oh my!
You know what? Did you start? Yeah.
I just put dots where I'm gonna put the I got one ladybug going here, right here, the big one. Then I got the little one going right here.
Because I was just thinking, since you're gonna wear this all day. I know we put primer down, but maybe you want to put like something else down, like how we prime our eyes. You
I
mean
put
so?
foundation on and I primed my eyes already.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
to make it last all day.
Yeah, I did.
And don't go like this. Don't wipe your face at work.
Now that I don't know if I can do, so we'll have to see all day without that.
Good morning, Kara Gwen. How are you?
Watching from Hong Kong. That's
Wow.
awesome. Welcome.
That's so awesome that people around the world can
It's
all watch.
amazing. It's amazing, right?
Very. All right. I think I'm going to go in.
We'll pop up the look again.
I
This
think
is
I'm going to
what
go
we're
in
trying
with
to
the
do today.
Anastasia because it lightens it. It's like a lighter base, so it makes whatever you do pop out more.
Okay. Set with
I'll try to do the look with you, but I'll talk more to you. So if my look doesn't get finished, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll talk more to you.
Okay. I'm good with that, you know.
You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Do you like my sponge?
That is so cute.
It's a mustache.
Did you get it from the dollar store? A mustache.
No, actually, I got this from somebody.
That's cute.
Oh,
Your
it looks like
piece
a
is
mustache. I
hot.
think it looks more like a rabbit.
Well, I knew it was a mustache when you showed me.
No, I have like a pack of them in here. I think they said they got them from Sally's, like on the clearance rack or something like that.
Yeah, they're cute though.
I like them because of like you see the points on here.
Oh yeah.
It's good for like getting in the corner of your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
See, she says it looks like a rabbit too.
I saw the mustache. The mustache. I can't say mustache. It just doesn't sound as cool.
Mustache.
Mustache. I saw the mustache.
You know what I like about this Anastasia stuff? It dries down to like a powder. It goes from
Does
like a
it?
cream down to a powder, so you don't have to set it after
This
you.
Ulta one does too.
Does it?
I'm panning it, or I'm getting rid of it, but it's the Ulta matte eye primer. I got it in one of those little free gift sets, and I like it. I like it.
Is
It's
it
got a
clear
little.
or does it have a color to it?
No, it's got a color. It's the base. It's and it's matte too, so it's kind of powdery. I don't know. Let me see if you can. Yeah, there it is.
That's the kind of primers I like. I don't like when you get them in the mail and they're like that silicone clear feeling.
Yep. Yep. I like because I have a bunch of like veins and stuff up here, and it covers most of them. You can't see them hardly at all now.
And it's Ulta? Then it's
Yeah. So it's not, it
Ulta?
shouldn't be too even if it's a little bit higher than like the dollar store, they always have like buy one get one free, buy two get one free, 50% off. They have those all the time.
So are you going to repurchase it?
Amy said, I mustache you a question. That's what I think of every time I hear it. Yeah. It just mustache just doesn't sound as cool, right?
No.
Mustache
That's
you a
why,
question.
that's why I like goatees.
It's easier to say.
I like saying goatee.
Mm,
Mustache and goatees.
there you go. Goatee is French, right?
I think so. But then it kind of reminds me of a goat.
Goatee. Isn't that where it's from? Because goats have that little beard right there.
They do.
Yes. I just saw Jean from Jean's Junk. Her daughter has little baby goats. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Adorable. And I'm not a fan of the goat, but if they're just adorable. I wouldn't want to have a goat, I said, but they're cute, as you know.
I don't normally talk about movies, but I have a question. Do you ever watch The Fourth Kind? I think it's called.
I don't think so.
It's supposed to be like real tapings, and like real happenings of like people that say that they've like seen UFO, like an UFO, like, or they've been like
Oh, okay.
abducted, or they've had contact. You mean like all that kind of stuff, and it's supposed to be like real tapes, and you're supposed like they keep saying at the beginning of the movie, we're just showing you basically evidence that we have. Take with it what you want. Like we're not telling you what to believe or not to believe.
Uh-huh. Well, that makes sense.
And I really liked it, but it's like it makes you kind of think at the same time because like I believe in God and I believe like in the afterlife and all that.
Mhm.
But why is it like I'm not saying like I believe in aliens, but I'm not saying I don't. But why is it that when people believe in aliens, they're crazy, but you're not crazy for believing in God? Like I don't understand that.
I understand what you're saying. I don't think anybody's crazy.
The fourth kind, Amy. It's supposed to be like about it's from Nome, Alaska. There was like a lot of people who seen things, but it was like always while they were asleep, and they all claim they seen an owl, and they like all a lot of things happen in their life, but it showed like videotapings, even though it was scrambled, you could see things that were weird. There was even like a cop recording because they thought she was so crazy that they had a cop parked outside the house. And before the tape on the cop car scrambled, you saw this like large thing in the sky, which was like a lot bigger than a plane or just like an object. It was like it looked like a UFO. I mean,
Mhm.
but why is it? I just never understood after watching that movie. Like, who can say that you're crazy because you've seen something, but then you're not crazy to believe in something you haven't seen?
Um, some people do think you're crazy if you believe in God, though. Some people do. And I agree with you, Jamie. I mean, you're having faith in something.
It's just like you say, I believe in God. They're like, okay, good. What church do you go to? Or, I mean, like, it's fine. But then you say, I was abducted or I saw an alien. And it's
Right.
like, we're going to put her in the nut ward. Like, 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 who is it? Who or is anybody to say you saw what you think you saw?
So is that what happened? Did they put the lady in the psych hospital?
No, they wanted to lock her up. I mean, they were trying to charge her with like she was a doctor and she would hypnotize somebody. After she would hypnotize them, they would actually see like the horrible things that happened to them.
Mhm.
And like the one was actually like you could see in the video, he was laying in bed and his whole body was lifted. You could see that, but yeah, it could be edited. I get that it's a movie, and but it's supposed to be a movie about real things that happened. And
Mhm.
it's a doctor. She's a psychiatrist investigating it, but she also lost her husband. She thought it was due to like him having like contact with aliens too.
Okay.
I don't. It's just you have to watch it. It's confusing, but it's a great movie. But then afterwards, I'm like, I don't know. Like people looked at her like she was crazy. Like there's no way that she could have saw what she saw, and everybody just assumed that she was just nuts. And it's like I just don't understand why people can say one thing is okay to believe in, but not the other thing.
Well, it sounds like it was a movie that made you think for sure.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
said you
it's
gotta watch.
on Netflix. It's called The Fourth Kind, and it's really good, and it makes you really think. I don't know, just
I'll ask my husband if he's seen that because he's a Netflix person.
no. I just afterwards, I was like, well, who's allowed to make that decision? Like,
Right.
you can't say one thing, but it's okay to say another, or the rest of your life you might be going to psychiatrists, and
Yeah. And
if you're
nobody sends
lucky.
you there if you believe in God. or
Right.
angels or, all that stuff. I understand what you're saying.
I never thought about it before until I watched that movie. And no, like at the end of that movie, it actually showed because they supposedly her daughter was abducted and never brought back and never found, and like
Okay.
um, and then she made them hypnotize her to put her to sleep so that she would be abducted so she could try to get her daughter back.
Uh-huh.
They put her through so much torture, and they didn't give her daughter back. That she ended up in a wheelchair at the end of the movie. She's in a wheelchair because
Oh,
they took her and caused so much pain. And like that guy who was lifted up in the air, his bones, his spine was twisted as well. He ended up um, not able to walk anymore.
mm-hmm.
But they're supposed to be real stories. So
Gonna have to watch it now. Yeah.
it's like they have like an actor on one side of the screen showing you like what you might not hear, what you might not see in the video, but then the other half of the screen is supposed to be real recordings of a real session between the psychiatrist and the person. And they all said they saw owls before they were abducted or had contact, or they all said they saw an owl. Whatever they want, but I mean, there are billions. Let's see, who's this?
Right.
No, I don't think you're crazy either. I just never understood why it's okay to believe in one thing and not okay to believe in another.
It's just I want to say men because I don't want to say women, but it's people because how long ago people used to be crazy to believe in Jesus, right? They thought those people were crazy. There's no way he came back, and that, but there are still people that believe that. And I'm not, you can believe whatever you want in your religion and your life, whatever. And I don't judge because everybody has their own different things that they believe in.
Right.
And the only person
I believe that I'm going to see people that I've lost. I believe that when I die, I'm going to see them again. I mean, there's no proof. I mean, if you think about it, there's really no proof that we will or won't,
mm-hmm.
but we still believe, and it's still okay. I mean, there's millions of churches built around
Mm-hmm.
believing in God, but it's not okay to believe in other things.
I mean, but to answer your question, who decides? That's an excellent question because Christianity or religion was not always accepted. So who decided that, okay, so now we believe in it? Who decided that? I don't know. Just some dude. Do you know what I mean? And said, oh, I guess now it's okay.
I mean, is it stupid for even bringing it up? After
No.
watching the movie, I'm thinking, well,
That's
why does everybody now look at her like she's crazy or like she did something to her daughter or that? I mean, it says that the charges were dropped and that her body is like constantly deteriorating, like she's not gonna live much longer. So it's like, what happened to her? She was fine. What happened to her? Her daughter was blind, so it's not like she walked out of the house and got lost. It says at the end of the movie, the daughter's body was never found. So where is she?
That's a good question. Yeah.
But everybody looks at her like her son is like, or like in the movie it says her son is like 22, 23 now. He wants nothing to do with his mom because he feels like she has something to do with why his sister's gone. I mean, like,
oh yeah.
So it's like she pretty much lost everything she has. She doesn't have her daughter. Her son doesn't want no part of her. Her husband died before she became in the wheelchair, and people look at her like she's crazy. But if she believed in God, would they still look at her the same way?
I don't think they would. I think it would be a totally different story. So that's a good thinking thing that you've got there.
And also, like in that movie, she contacted this guy who knows about like ancient artifacts and all that, and he said like you can go in. I forget what museums there are. They like it says it in the movie. You can go into any of these museums and see these ancient artifacts, things that happened. You mean like around the time of God? You know what I mean?
Right.
And they show like statues that the like I don't know how long ago made, and they look like aliens. So why are things that people think they see now? There's statues of them from like thousands and thousands and maybe more than that year ago. So if there's so many people saying they see the same thing, who's to say they're crazy for seeing it?
Right.
I mean, they're in museums. I don't know. It just really made me think afterwards. I'm like, one puts you in a nut ward, and the other one, you just go to church on Sunday.
Well, that's a good, I mean, that sounds like a good movie to make you think about it like that. I like movies that make you think.
Sorry if I went totally off subject.
That's okay. I don't think anybody's.
I think it's a good movie to watch, though. So are you doing one up and one down?
I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm doing this one with the face here, and I was thinking of. I think I did this one different. I was going to put the face up here. I didn't do it the same as the picture, but it doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
Let me just make it a circle, though. Amy said she loves documentary. I do too. Stuff like that makes you think outside the box, like because everything is not just as it seems. We would be in a really boring world if it was, right? And
let me make sure that's the name of it. I'm pretty sure it is. FOU. Yeah, it's The Fourth Kind.
Hey, Trish.
And the thing it says since the 1960s, a disproportionate number of the population in and around Nome, Alaska have gone missing. Despite FBI investigations, the disappearances remain a mystery. Dr. Abigail Tyler, played by Mila Jovovich, a psychologist, may be on the verge of blowing the unsolved cases wide open. During the course of treating her patients, she finds evidence of alien abductions.
Yeah. Teresa, she is talking about hi Teresa, first of all, how are you? And then I have seen a UFO when I was younger. I actually told the story in my Get Ready With Me.
I'm
Now,
gonna go
I've
watch
heard
it.
the ghost stories. I haven't heard the UFO one yet.
I want to go watch it though.
Yep. Which one is it in, Teresa?
Here's the trailer.
Because it's Mila Jovovich or something. Is that what you said her name is? She's got dark hair. I don't know if she's married to Ashton Kutcher, but she was.
Honey. Where'd it go?
Well, you popped in at just the right time, Teresa. We're talking about the fourth. What was it again, Jamie? The fourth
kind.
The Fourth Kind. It's a really good movie. Jamie saw on Netflix. Have you seen it, Teresa? Maybe she's seen it too.
I watched it right before I go to bed, and it's like, oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thinking about that all night. I would
Yeah.
definitely have some weird dreams too, probably.
Like you can't even sleep. You sit there.
Mm. Last Saturday, she said, Jamie, if you want to see it.
Okay, I definitely will. Here's the trailer.
Interview with Dr. Abigail Tyler.
Tyler.
Okay, where would you like to begin?
I am actress Mila Jovovich, and I will be portraying Dr. Abigail.
Oh, no, that's not who I thought it was.
Of events that occurred October 2000. Every scene in this
Her,
movie
that's the one who
is supported
plays
by
her.
archive footage.
She was in The Fifth Element, and she was in Resident Evil, I think.
Wake up in the middle of the night almost every night.
There's nothing unusual.
UFOs too, but I live next to an Air Force base, so I just attribute that to the base.
A white owl. Just.
Hi, Jennifer.
You ever seen it before, Tommy?
When I was a kid, just staring at me.
I've seen it a lot.
Every night this week.
4, 2.
Actual case stories.
Doesn't look like a normal owl.
There's no. It's not an owl. That voice speaking Sumerian, the oldest language in human history. You can go into any
Contact with Jodie Foster is a great one. You know, I didn't see that one either. I'm gonna have to
that look like Apollo.
definitely have to watch this one for sure.
You don't mean alien abductions, do you?
There was more fear in his eyes than I've ever seen in my life. What's wrong? What is people know? Any other town in Alaska?
What'd you see?
That is exciting, Trisha. I agree. I mean, that's what keeps us, you know,
Came into my room.
inventing things, learning new things. That looks really good, Jamie.
It was.
Maybe we need to have watch the movie and then have a live discussion about it.
I think that would be fun.
That
I like
would
the opinion on it. So do I, Amy. No one can explain, and that's exciting.
right.
Same.
Yeah. I consider those things in the category of weird that I love.
What is the name of the movie? Contact with Jodie Foster? Is that the name?
Yeah, that's the one that Amy was talking about. I haven't seen that one either, but it sounds like it's along the same lines. The one that you watched sounded like it was based on a true story, The Fourth Kind.
When I was little, we lived across the street in Harrisburg from a really huge cemetery, and my bedroom was in the same room with the door to the attic. I know when I was little, I saw like green and white things in the room, like near the ceiling. Like I can still picture it. I know I believe in ghosts, like the paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah, me too. And I just want to say I don't, since I've never experienced it, I'm open to it. You know what I mean? I've never had an experience that I'm aware of. but I'm open to it, because I've had experiences where I have dreams of people who, and I may see them or not see them, or they may have died or not died, and then things happen that way. But I've never had like just an experience of seeing somebody. So I would say I'm open to the possibility of anything, pretty much. I don't discount anything.
I'm gonna watch that then, Amy. You're gonna love it, Teresa. It just made me really, really think afterwards. I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, why is this and why is that? And nobody has proof of this, but yet that's okay. And it made me think. And then at the end of that movie, they play like cop calls. So many people, like a truck driver that pulls over and sees a UFO. Like so many reports to 911. And it's like, where are these people now?
Yeah. And Teresa does ghost stories from experience of her and her family. Now I've watched those. Those are good.
Me too.
And scary. Okay.
Makes you weekend so far?
I wiped it off and I redid it. I'm gonna just do the one because I looked at the time. So we're talking, and
I put that base on, so I can't use that liner pencil because it's the same color. So
mine showed up on mine, but
you could see it, but I had to do it really thick, like really thick.
Yeah.
So I would have to do like a light brown peach or something light.
Amy said Contact is about a doctor who sees aliens and then builds an experiment so she can travel to their planet. Oh, I didn't know that's what that was about. I just knew it was about aliens and Jodie Foster.
I can still picture it, Teresa, and I was young, really young, but I can still picture it. I think I'm going to dump all my pencils in a drawer because just looking for one is hard.
Yeah. That would be one of those drawers that you just got. That would be a good one for that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I thought I could organize them better in this thing, but I think it's just making it like liner. I'll use this one.
Okay. I don't have any specific experiences of seeing ghosts, but I've been in places where, and I'm sure you guys have too, where you get a feeling like I should not be here, right? And so I leave. I don't test that feeling. Even when I was little, I didn't test that feeling. That whenever I feel like I shouldn't be somewhere, I go.
See, like, I want to see it, but I don't want to be alone. That makes sense. Like,
yeah, I understand that, but I have never had anybody who feels the same way that I do. So if I'm with someone and I'll just say, yeah, we should probably go. We need to go.
Like I would love to go to like places where people think they've seen something and see it, but I just don't want to be by myself. That's all.
Oh, you mean like, did you see the one where Tiffany wears t-shirts? Teresa, you might have seen this, or Amy, I think you know who she is too. She went to a haunted, it wasn't a carnival thing. It was an actual house or a museum that was an old house, and it was haunted. And she went with some ghost hunters, some real ghost hunters, not as a joke. She has 3 or 4 episodes. she did such an awesome job on that. If you don't know who she is, Tiffany wears t-shirts. And I want to say, I've been watching her for a while. It was last year, maybe. Oh, it was Halloween time. Last year, Halloween-ish, either before or during or right around that time.
You okay?
The heat just came on, I think. Let's see. I see ghosts a lot. I just don't want people to tell me I'm crazy. I know. So when I get that feeling, Amy, I just say, I think we need to go. And if somebody's lying, I say, something doesn't feel right. Can't you feel that? We got to go. Intuition and spirit guides warning you. I do listen to it. Yeah. I've been in some situations where it was, yeah, I've been in some situations that I had to leave because something, I could feel that it was very, very bad. Whatever was going to happen or was going on was very bad. You are not crazy. My niece has seen ghosts since she was 11. They follow her. Oh, yeah. Did you talk about your niece in your last ghost stories? I think I remember something about someone having ghosts follow them, or was that your sister? Yeah, and I think that they're always there, but some people are more open. Like I have the feelings, but I don't see the ghosts, so I must not be open in that way that I need to be to see them. Do you know what I mean? Like I think we have our different levels of intuition or spirit guides, or let's see. Her and your sister have to bless the house every night. Yeah. Yeah. So that's who she was talking about, her sister and her niece. Amy's got to see, I don't feel that in my house. And I don't, a sage and clean my house regularly. Oh yeah. My brother does that too.
We lived in a house where the guy died in his room. He died in like the master room. You could feel it in that room. Like we lived there for a while, but we never went in that room. Like when we kept all our extra stuff, but we didn't use the master bedroom because you could just feel the presence in there.
Let's see. When we were looking for houses too, I would see how I felt in the house. When we were going to buy our house, we would go, and if I would either feel a good feeling or like this isn't for us. So sometimes we didn't even have to look at the house, and I was like, no, I don't think a smell or just something wasn't right. And let's see. Teresa says she has a dark, gentle man following her and says not very nice things to her. She has 2 girls and she's so afraid it will attach themselves to them. Yeah, that would be, yeah. With your kids, I can see that. You would, I mean, what would you do? You haven't seen the video by Miss Tiffany? Yes, go see it. I think it's 3 different videos she has. She did it. It was a series because it took more than a day, and she didn't want to do like a 2-hour video. So there's 3 or 4. Is the lady from the 1800s super creepy? Well, that's good advice, Teresa. Wearing black tourmaline will help protect them. Unless your sister already does that.
What's tourmaline?
That's a stone. I'm not exactly sure what it looks like specifically. Is it a crystal or a stone, Amy? Yes, I did about both my sister and niece, and my niece is a pagan also, so her emotions are more open, I think. Yeah, I think some people are just more open in different areas. Because sometimes I'll wake up at night and it's a feeling, but sometimes that's my anxiety too. So, and I think too, people who have anxiety and depression and things like that, I think we're more sensitive to that kind of stuff too.
We're
That's
just
why
doing
we
one.
huh?
We're just doing one.
Yeah, I'm just doing one. I haven't even look at Jamie. That's all I got so far. I'm just yakking.
That's okay. We don't ever always have to do the lookbook. Yes,
No.
I do love my sister's niece, and my niece is a pagan also, so her emotions are more open, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about is listening and hearing, and some people are more open in different ways.
I don't mind if I have a presence of them, as long as they're not mean or upset. I mean, like, live here. I don't care. We can share the house. Just as long as we get along.
I don't know. When I was looking for houses, I definitely didn't want anything that was already here.
But it might not even just be the house. It might be what the house is built on.
Yeah. I didn't get when we bought this house, I had no strange feelings, I felt peace here. So if there is a presence, I think it's a peaceful presence, but I'm not as open as I think maybe Teresa or you are, Jamie. It's a gemstone. Huh. I wonder if I shouldn't get some of that. It has like waves in it. My brother has he has a store where he sells excuse me, crystals, teas, aromatherapies. What is it called? I have him on Instagram. It's called goodness. But I can get pretty much any of that from there. He does have tarot cards and candles. He just lives a little way from me, and so I don't get there very often. I'll have to ask him about some tourmaline. Possessions can have a presence like Annabelle the doll, not just houses. Yeah. The only thing that I have that's old is my grandma gave me a necklace because she was the oldest grandchild, and then I was the oldest granddaughter, and then I'm supposed to give it to my oldest granddaughter. And like I said, all I get from that is peace. I feel peace. I have a tourmaline rock in my house. Yeah, that's a good idea, Teresa.
Hold on, I'm just changing this drawer so it makes sense in the way I wanted it. Because some things are should be at the top. The storage thing.
Oh, I need another tinny.
My mom has like PSP. She can tell you what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen. Jaron got it too. He's pretty good at understanding it. I have it. I just don't know what like. I don't know how to use it as much as they do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if you say something to me, I'll get a good feeling or a bad feeling. If it's not gonna work, if it will work, if something's gone or it's not gone, I'll feel it. But I can't use the ability as much as my mom or my son can.
Hey, Joe. Welcome.
Hello, Joe. Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, I always thought that it was because depressed and emotional people are more sensitive. Because I think that it's all about being present You know what I mean? Like, I think it's always there, but some people don't always get it. Oh, Amy said one of your chakras could be blocked. You should have the same abilities as them, Jamie. My brother has that kind of stuff too. I don't know much about that though, Amy.
How do you unblock it?
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering.
I mean, my son has it, so I passed it on to him, but he knows how to use it, and I don't know how to use it. I just don't, I don't know, I just don't have it as much as they do. I don't know if I should have done better than Jordan.
How are you doing today, Joe?
Most depressed people are empaths and don't know it. We take on other emotions, and it's hard to distinguish.
Yeah, I agree. It's something along those lines. Yeah. I take medication now, so I guess my mind is not as open as if I was off medication, but I'm much happier on medication. Oh, Joe's an empath too. Welcome, empaths. And everybody, welcome.
Sorry I'm making so much noise. I'm trying to get my eyeliners out.
Yeah.
Didn't realize I even had some of these colors in here. I'm almost done, guys. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just talk about Jamie until she is able to participate.
Almost done. Almost done. Here we go. Empty.
I do the chakra bass. There is a sound that corresponds with each chakra. If it's off, then the sound will hurt your ears, but then the sound will align itself. It takes a while. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask. I guess I better get in contact with my brother since we're talking about all this stuff. Like I said, he has a store. He has the chakra candles. I'm sure he has books on it. He has Wiccan books. He has he has the stones that we're talking about. I know that. So
that's pretty cool that everybody that came in today.
Right?
Like, not like anybody like, oh yeah, I don't think about it right now. Like everybody is so cool.
No haters.
I do the chakra bass, but that is a sound that corresponds with each chakra. If it's off, then the sound will hurt your ears at first, but then the sound will align. Now, how do you get a chakra bass? I guess. No.
She has a playlist.
I'm confused. I think I came in at the wrong time.
Well, I don't know what a chakra bath is either. But I'm sure it's something that we can find out about, or excuse me, that Amy will.
I think they even have like a Wiccan box. It's a sort of subscription box.
Yeah. Miss Allie's Magical Insights gets stuff like that.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw someone.
Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah. Allie does those kind of unboxings.
So how far are you?
Not far. I erased the other one, and I'm like, well, even if I just get the basic shape, at least I've accomplished something today. So
I'm gonna go in. I have a red eyeliner. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Get in that way. there's another thing that I want to talk to. It's totally off subject, like I've been doing this the entire life. But I was also watching this one thing. It's made by CEO, like S, capital S, lowercase I, capital O is the brand, CEO, CEO. And they make these patches that you wear when you go to sleep at night. Like if you saw them.
Yes, I got some
want the
knockoffs.
forehead one. I want them all, but it's like $50 if you buy the whole sheet thing with all of it. But I saw the before and after with like the forehead. It works.
They work. It's if you do it every night, it may work long term, but if you just do it once in a while, I got the knockoff patches from Amazon, and because like right here, you know how you get the gobbler. I would put him here to smooth it out because it doesn't bother me that I have the double chin. It's just that it's wrinkly that bothers me. So I moisturized last night, so it's
I
not
have
as bad.
a plate in my neck, so maybe them sewing in there kept me from getting that. Because I don't have a problem with my neck. But like my forehead, because when I try to look at something, I squint. Eventually, I'm going to need stuff for like, what they call it, crow's feet. I don't have it now, but my mom gives like the same kind of looks that I give. And she has them. She's also 66, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just started like showing signs of her age. But I want to prevent this stuff. Like, and I saw you just sleep with this stuff on and then you peel it off, put it back on the sheet and use it again and you can wash them. And I really want it, but it's $50.
I really like those, but you can get them on Amazon for like 15.
Is there anything in it, or is it just?
It's got an adhesive on one side, and then it's a silicone pad. Like it feels like, you know, when you get a breast exam and they have you squish that one thing, it feels like that. It's silicone squishy. So, and I was saying about my neck, it does work, but if you don't moisturize and keep it up, it will come back. But I think it will help. I do.
What do you call it on Amazon to find it? And how much was it on Amazon?
I would have to look it up, Jamie, because I've got it saved. I've got a set saved, and I could send you the link. But I bought a couple for $15 and used them for a little while. Once you get the pads dirty, though, if you like, I dropped one on the floor. It never stuck again, even after I washed it. So just do your best not to get anything on them. Yeah, they say you can wash it and reuse it, but it didn't stick as well after I washed it. So when we get done, I will send you that link.
Thank you. I actually won a 3 months of somewhat Zen box a couple of months ago, and it had crystals and inspirations and all kinds of things to relax your mind. It was awesome. Sounds awesome. I never even knew they had those kind of boxes. I knew they had the one Allie has, but I didn't know they had Zen boxes. That really sounds cool.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Instagram people that I follow that have like those, they sell those different kind of rocks, and they say what rocks, it's like what it's for and what it does, but they're very costly. Like I was like looking into them, but the rocks are very expensive.
Well, how much is the Zen box? Teresa, did you, even though you got it free, did they tell you how much it would cost if you continue to get it?
Subscription to keep up with every month. Are you going to go over the red with black eyeliner, black liquid eyeliner, or like the paint pot?
Me or you?
You. I'm asking you what you're going to do.
I am using my actual paints.
Are you?
I am.
And I will too.
So yeah, the paint.
The paint.
Oh yes. The paint and the moustache.
Did you get the thing I sent you for who this is from?
I did, and I checked it out, but I didn't see any
Ask him Send a
Okay.
picture of what I sent you and say, do you still have any of these to review? A friend of mine got it. She said she got it from you.
I may have done that. I'll double check it. I haven't heard anything back. I'll double check it. But you did send that to me, and I did get it.
Okay.
Because I did do something when you sent it to me. I just don't remember what I did.
I still think you'll be able to get it because I got it months after the other girl got it.
Yeah, I would love to. I would really love to. Okay.
Some of them can be depending on the size and which one, but Etsy is probably your best bet for cheaper stems that are still real.
Yeah.
All right.
Daggone it.
Hold on, I'm just doing the dots on the back of the shell. And I think I should have used the thinner brush.
I have my teeny brushes out.
Yeah, I'm going to use the thinner one because I just noticed it has like tall pointy hairs on it, but then the short ones grabbed, see?
Yeah, if you have one that's smaller like this one.
I am so bad. I still haven't washed my paintbrushes from the last time we face painted.
I did, I got the Irish Spring and I've been washing them when I get done. I do.
Did you use it on your regular brushes or just the paint ones?
The paint ones. I didn't use it on my regular brushes because my foundation brush is hard to clean, and I used I have some soap, some of the soap I got. What is it? It's for your brushes. Brush soap. So I tried that. I got like a sample and I tried that, and it worked okay, but you know, because these dense foundation brushes, they get the foundation like they're real dense, and then the foundation gets in there, and then it's hard to get it out.
Use Dawn soap. Well, as soon as I send you that round thing, you mean like as soon as you get the round thing.
I forgot about the Dawn soap though. I should do that with that foundation brush for sure. All right.
I think the Irish Spring would even work on the foundation because foundation has a lot like a face paint texture to it.
It didn't work on my foundation brush. I did try the Irish Spring, but I didn't do the Dove. Because the Irish Spring, I don't think is a degreaser, and that foundation is kind of.
Teresa thinks it was $50 a month.
Oh, that is pricey for a box. Yeah. Well, that's nice that you got 3 months free then, Teresa.
Yeah, so that's $150.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't seem to ever really win giveaways. Like I enter them sometimes.
I don't enter, and I think you got to enter a bunch to get, you know, to eventually win one. And I'm bad. I don't.
Well, my biggest thing is I'll enter them and then I won't remember the date that they end. And then you have to like message them back and give them your address. And if I don't watch on the right day, by the time I respond, sometimes they're like, it's too late. Yes. I have to look up his full name. He's an outdoor person that comes to our channel, his name is Mike. He's actually going to be like videotaping it, like during a live where the Mothman was known to. Like, I'm not exactly sure, but he's going to be doing a live about the Mothman.
I didn't know that. That sounds.
To me, it sounds scary, but he's like, it's starting today. I don't know too much about it. Didn't people go missing?
So tell us about the Mothman then, Teresa. Does he hurt people or just exist, or you know what I mean? Because it does sound scary to me to go, like I would never go. I don't know if Bigfoot exists, but I don't know if he doesn't. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he doesn't or does, but I wouldn't want to go hunt him because there's a possibility he could be real, and I'm open to that possibility. So I don't think I would search for the Mothman either, Jamie. I think it is scary.
I don't think he's searching for him. I think he's just basically like showing where things happened, and
Okay.
I don't think that's actually going to look for him. I think he's just doing a live at the place I guess he's known for.
Okay.
And like, I'm not sure exactly. He told me when it gets warmer out, he was going to do a live.
Teresa said he was a warning sign of something bad was going to happen and appeared to certain people. Okay. So he wasn't like scary per se, but when he came, he was talking about something bad. Or, I mean, it would represent something bad.
I saw him one night while I was camping, and no lie. Sasquatch is real.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not going to hunt for him because he's a big, gigantic guy. I don't want to, especially after you watch that movie with that Sasquatch looking thing. Remember that movie, Jamie?
What movie? Oh, yeah.
Your favorite movie?
Yeah. They definitely got their character from Sasquatch.
That's what it seemed like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amy said there was glowing eyes in the tree lines and he started moving. Was he coming towards you or running away? That I would have ran, I think. That sounds scary to me. Yeah, you know, if hundreds of people have seen something, like Jamie said, who are we to say they haven't seen it?
Right.
Who decides that? You know? Was that about Bigfoot? Who's seen him? Hey, Sean Beats. Sean S. Beats.
Today, we're kind of covering everything in here today, Sean.
Yeah, we're talking about a whole
aliens, UFOs, the paranormal, the Mothman, the Sasquatch. We're kind of covering everybody and saying, like, not that I don't believe in God, but it's okay to believe in God. It's okay to build church in God. But if you believe in any of this other stuff, you belong in the crazy house. And I don't think that's a decision one person or you mean like doctors can say, oh, you're crazy. You want to take some of these meds and not think about it anymore. Like, it's just, who are they to say that we're crazy?
Amy said he started running the opposite direction. See, now that makes sense to me. So if I was a large creature, that would make sense to me that he would run away because he doesn't want you to see him. So again, who's to say that you didn't see him? But you did. Do you know? It's what Jamie's talking about. It's what started this whole conversation. Who decides what we see isn't what we think we saw? Or who decides we're crazy? Because I believe that you did. I believe that you saw him, Amy. Um, she lives in Washington State. Hello, mostly forest, right? That's where I'd live if I was Bigfoot. I mean, and I don't know how many sightings have been in that area, but I'm pretty sure, have they all been on the West Coast? Because I don't think they have Bigfoot sightings in like Kentucky and things like that in the mountains.
You think there's more than one? I think there's more than one.
Well, yeah, I think so too.
You're
Yeah.
gonna find them, Sean? I have 10 other people who are camping with me who saw it.
So, yeah, 10 people witnessed. Who's going to say that that is not, again,
And the thing is, it's like when I was watching it, the one guy was there, the one guy witnessed everything she witnessed. He didn't open his mouth and say he saw it because he didn't want to be labeled as crazy too.
isn't that sad? That's sad.
I'm gonna go get my charger because it just came up by a 15%.
Okay. It's it's almost 12. So
I
let's
didn't get the
do,
white done, but
I just still have the dot.
I mean I actually got further than you today.
You did. We were talking about the paranormal.
They got you two into that instead of the one.
Yes.
Me too, though. Be right
Harry
back.
and the Hendersons. You know, I haven't seen that movie in so many years. I forgot what it's about. Harry and the
Bigfoot.
Hendersons. But yeah, I remember I did see that movie. I just don't remember exactly what it was about. He doesn't hurt people. He's a warning for something bad would happen. And actually, he was saw on one of the West Virginia bridges before it collapsed and killed some people. Okay. That's the Mothman you're talking about, right, Teresa? Yeah, sometimes we need to pay attention to those type of things because had people known that, do you think they would have driven over the bridge and been killed? You know, if we don't take those things seriously, stuff like this happens. Oh, that's the alarm to go. We're going to stay on for a few more minutes. I would say probably 10 more minutes. This will go off again in 9 minutes. So we're going to do another 10 minutes in chat, and then I do have to get ready for work. But I would love to stay and chat with you guys. We need to really do just a paranormal chat of some type. I think that would be so fun because there's been like 5 of us in here. I'm sure there are more people who have these experiences. Yes, he had wings like a moth with glowing eyes. See, yeah, and if it wasn't considered crazy and they said on the news, okay, we saw the Mothman or someone sighted him on the bridge, and so we recommend staying clear of the bridge. People's lives may have been saved, but no, they think you're crazy. And now in 100 years, they may believe us. Do you know what I mean? It might be a thing in 100 years where they actually look at those signs and take them seriously. And I love those shows, those TV shows where they are investigating things like the Mothman. And he comes from nowhere and leaves in an instant. Well, that might be hard to spot him, but if someone's seen him and things like that have happened, I think people should pay attention. Okay. Need to put legs.
I'm coming. Sorry.
It's okay. I told him we're going to try to stay for 10 more minutes till my alarm goes off again.
Alright. Just gotta plug my phone. I can turn it back around. What did I miss in the comments?
They were talking about Teresa was talking about the Mothman, what he looks like, because I wasn't sure what he looked like. He has wings and like a moth and glowing eyes. The legs messed me up. I messed it up with the legs. Well, I think for my first try, though, I learned quite a bit.
What with the look we're doing?
Yeah,
I think I went a little too big.
I think I should have gone bigger, and it might have been more helpful to me if I had done that.
You don't have room for detail?
Not really. No. Let's see.
Okay, it's charging now. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Stopping people in West Virginia and then leaving. Yep. Yep. Yep, me too, Teresa. I believe you both. And everybody who's in here.
Me too.
That's what I mean by, even though I haven't experienced it myself, I'm open to the possibility that I could experience it because you have experienced it or Amy has experienced it. Do you know what it is? Sometimes words are hard for me.
I understand what you mean.
Thank you, Jamie. You always get me. You get me in my
Thank you.
weirdness.
I do.
Yes.
That's because I believe everything has happened for a reason. And we were meant to meet each other.
Mm-hmm. So she has seen Bigfoot in her area too, Teresa said.
Didn't the one video that came out with the one time about Bigfoot, wasn't a lot of it in Washington?
That's what I thought.
I really
Hey,
thought
Mr.
so.
J.
Hey, Mr. J, how are you this morning or noon? At noon? I think I'm just gonna put the white on and call it a day for mine.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah. And you're right. The blending is harder with the paint.
It is, isn't it?
It is. Yep. But do you think you could use these tiny brushes in your like still get these detail brushes but use eyeshadow?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, mine looks like a little messy bug. I don't know if you guys can even see it.
I see it.
All right, Mr. J. Yeah, we're going to wrap up here in probably another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, Mr. J. I just saw a bug or something fly.
All right. I'm going to say mine's done, but it's not the best. I think I should do a bigger one to practice the 3D. I shouldn't have done one so small. I'm still going to leave it on my face for work though.
Give me 1 second. I'll look up. I hate wiping the brush off all the time.
Let's see. You like it? I did my best. This is my first ladybug. So I think I'll get better as the more that I do it. I don't have like a natural artistic talent, but I love to learn. So I like to learn new stuff. So
You catch on very, very fast.
I like to, yeah. Yes, it would be really fun, girl. Okay. Are you talking about doing the paranormal live, Teresa? I think she might be behind us a little bit.
I didn't get what they're talking about.
It's something that we said. Teresa's answering. Yes, it would be really fun, but I think she's behind a little bit. You know what I mean? She's watching the live, but she's like later.
Lagging.
Yeah, lagging. That's the word I was looking for. Lagging a little bit. But I was I don't know if you were when I was talking about we should do a paranormal live.
I think that'd be fun.
I think so. I think it would be great to do one about that movie too. Yeah,
The fourth time.
Get people to watch it, and then
I wonder if we did make a big stink about it. If we'd be able to play it like we play our other movies.
yeah, we wouldn't be able to watch it, but if
maybe we wouldn't catch it.
They caught it. They caught that other movie that was bad.
Here's
That would
mine.
be
I'm
fun.
done.
Oh, I like yours. I can tell yours is a ladybug. Mine looks like a blob.
Yours looks like a ladybug. It just looks like an itsy bitsy ladybug.
Okay, I believe you. I'm still wearing it to work. I'm still wearing it to work.
I'll take a picture and take mine off. It's a little bit too big. You know what? I'll leave it on. Freak it. Freak it.
That's right. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Amy,
we should. And nobody will call anybody crazy.
Right, and we can just be who we are.
Right. Nobody can, well, not nobody can, but
well,
we'll be safe. Nobody in here thinks anybody is not. What's the word? I can't think today.
Just found you by chance looking for a creative live stream to watch while I tidy up. Great to meet you. Escape from the 8 of Swords.
Does it look okay on both of us, Amy?
She feels like
really nice to meet you. Do you have a first name you want to go by?
Or
from the 8 of Swords? We're so glad to have you here.
Yeah.
We're actually just finishing up though, so we hope
we are.
You come up by again. We have to get off at this time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on Thursdays, Crystal works, so we have a 2-hour window to do a look. But thank you, Amy.
Teresa.
Oh, she put a ladybug. I hope you guys come back.
Go ahead.
Next Thursday, because we had a lot of fun talking to you guys.
Yeah. I love lives because we can talk right to people. It's so much fun.
I started my channel with a live. Just didn't go too well the live, but I like people getting to know me, not people watching. But I mean, like, anybody can say anything in a video, but I think you get to know somebody in a live.
Exactly. Amy says it looks great. 8 of Swords. That's my shadow card. Is that one of the cards you pulled today, Amy?
Isn't it something that that I'm not sure if it's a male or female showed up and it's your card?
Kate.
Kate. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kate. I can't see the picture either because the comments the way I have my phone are small.
Oh yeah.
But it's charging, so I can't.
I I think that Kate may have left because we told her we were wrapping up. So
All
if you're
right,
still
well,
here, you can always rewatch us too.
yeah. Do you want to call it? Oh,
Okay. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go. Gotta get ready for work. Thank you everybody for coming in. We had a great live today. So much fun. So
yes,
much
lots of
fun.
fun.
So we will be back next Thursday. And if we can't make it, if we're sick or anything, we'll post that. We'll let you know. So and then tomorrow night is Mischief and Mayhem. Is that what it is? Murder and Mayhem.
Mystery, makeup and mayhem, or murder, makeup and mayhem. I don't remember. MMM. A lot of mystery murders and makeup and mayhem.
Okay. And then if we do Sunday Fun Day, we will post that as well. That's still up in the air right now.
We have
So
an exciting live that we're coming up with. We just don't know if we're going to do it during a slumber party or on a Sunday, but it should be fun.
okay, yeah. Yeah, we've got some new ideas and stuff. Plus this idea. Hello.
Yes.
Murder
We
mystery
should start
makeup.
a live just for this because we couldn't get any of this done because of what we were talking about.
Thank you,
That's
Teresa, for being here. Thank you, ladies and gents, everybody who was here today. We're going to wrap it up. So we gotta go.
Oh,
Bye,
thank you,
everybody.
Teresa. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.